to day 20. Today we're going to focus on stretching as well as foam rolling. Now if you don't have a foam roll at home, a tin of tomatoes or anything like that could also be used, a soda water bottle, get creative, otherwise even like a tennis ball just to get into some spots. Otherwise just join into the stretching part and fast forward throughout the video. So to begin with, we're going to do each exercise for roughly about 40 seconds and then we've got 10 seconds to change in between. I do have the timer going on as well. So starting off with the lower body, we're going to start off with our calves. So left calf on first and let's go. So you can make this as hard or as easy as you want. If this is too much pressure, popping the other foot on top of the leg, you can always tap this foot on the ground and just take a little bit of pressure off. If you also find if it's too much, you can pop both on one time and just do it for double the length of time. So roll into the middle of your calf, to the belly of the calf, and then to the outside. If you do find a spot, you can always just stay on that spot, hold it for about 5 seconds, and then roll it out. Perfect. Alrighty, swapping sides. So, right calf on, leg either on top or just at the side to balance and take a little bit of pressure off. So with all of these movements, up and down the muscle. Otherwise, as I said, if you find a spot you can hold it, or if you really want to get a little deeper, you can rock really slowly side to side, going across the muscle fibers, just trying to get that little bit deeper and trying to release any knots that may be present. They're going from the middle to the belly of the calf to the outside. Perfect. Rolling up the body. We're going to start on the left hamstring. So rolling from just above the knee to just under the glute muscle. So again, you can pop that other leg on for a bit of extra, or you can pop that on the ground to take a little bit of pressure off. Rolling to the inside of the hamstring, the belly of the hamstring, and outside. If you find there's any spots, hold it there. You may want to rock side to side ever so gently. I'll keep going forward and back. Perfect. Relax on down. Other side. So again, you really just want to work to just above that knee. You don't want to go on that underneath of the knee. All the way to the top of the hamstring, which is the bottom of the glutes. So turning the leg slightly inwards and then turning it slightly outwards. Just working your way to that full hamstring muscle. Perfect. Alrighty, we're going to roll on over and focus on our quads now. So again, if it's too much to do one leg at a time, you can always do two and go for double the time. So rolling from the hip down to the knee. Again, above that knee. So you're not going onto that kneecap at all. The little leg can either sit on top, or you can take a little bit of pressure off by putting that one on the ground. So rolling to the inside, the middle, and towards the outside. Perfect. Reset, other side. If you're anything like me, you'll end up all over the place, so come on back if you need. Starting from the kneecap to the top of the thigh. Making sure you're turning ever so slightly each time to get that whole muscle. Should start to feel everything starting to release. Perfect. Now we're going to focus on the sides of the legs, our ITVs. So starting from just under the hip, all the way to just above the knee. So with this one, again, you can put as much or as little pressure on as you need. That foot can either take some pressure off, or you can pop it on top to make it that little bit more coming forward and coming back. Nice and controlled movement. If you're finding any tight spots, just hold it there for a couple of seconds. Try and help it release. And then roll on out. Perfect. Changing sides. So flip on over. So you may want that foot in front for a bit of balance and to take a little bit of pressure off. Or pop it on top and use your body weight to really help release through that muscle. Oh yeah. Rest. Alrighty, we're going to turn this on the side. We're going to go stretch out through the glute muscles. So taking a sit, one leg on top, and rolling side to side. Get a nice release out through the glutes. So you may want to lie back a little further, then sit up a little further, and working from kind of like the edge of your butt cheek to the other edge of your butt cheek. So working through that full muscle. If you find a spot here that's a little tight, just give it a hold and then roll. Perfect. Other side, so changing over. Alright, let's go side to side. Finding any spots there, give it a hold, help it to release. You have 15 seconds. And rest. Alrighty, we're going to go our upper back. All you want to do is from the bottom of your ribs up. So you don't want to go any lower than your ribs because there's nothing there to protect your spine. So go to the end of your ribs, up to the top, going from side to side, ever so gently. Bottom of the ribs to the top of the ribs. Again, not going any lower than below your ribs as your spine is not protected. And rest. We're going to lower our bottom on the ground. We're going to find a nice comfortable position, somewhere about halfway through your ribs, hands on the side. I'm just going to lean back ever so gently over the foam roller. Take 2 breaths here. And then roll up ever so gently. So move the foam roller slightly up. And then lean on back. 2 breaths here. And then roll a little bit further up. 2 breaths here. And roll a bit further down. And just slowly open that back up. If this is too much on your head, you can use your hands to support your head. Perfect. Alright, we're going to ditch the foam roller. Come on down in a nice lying position. Knees over the hips, arms out in a T. We're just going to drop the knees down to one side. Now if this is too much on your back, you can use your foam roller under your knees to rest the knees on. Try to keep that opposite shoulder blade on the ground, and we're facing the opposite way. If you want that little bit more of a stretch, remove the foam roller and find a nice rotation through. Those knees should be in line with the hips and your pelvis tucked under. So nice neutral spine. Want to make sure that our core is switched on so we're not putting extra pressure through the spine. Alrighty, knees return to the middle. As you see, a nice neutral spine, and then we rotate to the other side as we get comfy. Again, if you wish, you can use that foam roller underneath the knees, if it helps you keep that opposite shoulder blade on the ground, or flip it to the side if you want to go all the way. Looking over your opposite hand, give you a full stretch. Alright, return the legs back to normal. We're going to take one of those legs up nice and straight as we rotate over. That hand grabs a hold of wherever it's comfortable, whether it's the knee, the calf, or the ankle, and just pulls up ever so gently, going a little bit deeper into the stretch. Again, trying to keep that shoulder blade on the ground. So if you're finding that you're twisting over too far, that's when you can grab the foam roller and pop it under your knee. So you should feel a nice rotational stretch. Bit of a stretch through the hamstrings with that leg as well. And then just breathe. Alrighty, release that leg, returning back to the center, lifting the other leg up nice and straight, rotating over, grabbing wherever's comfortable with that hand, keeping the opposite shoulder blade on the ground and looking in the opposite direction. Returning that leg back to the middle. We're going to sit on up in a nice seated position. Feet together, knees out, wiggling that bottom in, sitting up nice and tall, and feeling a nice stretch through the groins. If you want that little bit extra, leaning on over, using your elbows to push down those knees. So you should be feeling nice, opening up through the hips. Again, this may be enough for you. If you want to take that a little bit further, just walking that bottom in and pushing those knees down. Alrighty, rolling back up, taking those legs nice and wide. Toes face towards the back. As we sit up nice and tall, we're going to give a nice stretch through the inner thighs. So coming down With every inhale, think lifting the chest, and every exhale, trying to get that a little bit further while keeping those toes facing the back. If you need a slight bend in the knees, is more than fine as well. Really releasing into this stretch. Awesome, bringing them on in. Together, sitting up nice and tall. The nice straight back, we're going to lean on forward. Feeling a nice stretch through the backs of the legs. You're going to take 3 deep breaths, sitting up nice and tall. And on your next breath, release through the spine, grabbing wherever you wish. So whether it's your knees, your calves, your ankles, or wrapping your hands around your feet. You're feeling a nice stretch. You should be able to feel it in your hamstrings and not through your lower back. So if you're feeling it through your lower back, just lift up slightly. Perfect. Popping the left foot behind. And we're either going to take a seat on it or push it just a little bit further away. We're going to lean on back. So this may be enough for you. Otherwise, down on your elbows or in a lying position. Whichever position you are in, making sure that you're pushing that foot against the ground and seeing that hip lift up will take that stretch that little bit further. Nice deep breaths here. Feeling a nice opening down the front. Pushing that foot through the ground, really actively pushing up that hip to help release. Alrighty, coming back up and swapping sides. So the other leg goes behind and tucks under if it can, and then choosing your options, whether it's on your hands, on your elbows, or releasing down. Whichever option you are, push that foot through the ground and see that hip kind of pop on up. Really a nice stretch through the front of the leg. Alrighty, rolling all the way up. We're going to bend that front leg, and you can either stay in 90-90 or lift all the way up and over into a swan pose, then coming on down. So 90-90 may be enough for you to lean on over that front leg, otherwise straighten that back leg, come up and over. To go a little bit deeper into the stretch, you can always increase that angle of the front leg. And just spend the next 25 seconds here just relaxing into the stretch, releasing any tension through the glutes. Alrighty, release, other side. So, 90-90 may be enough. Leaning over that front leg, otherwise lifting up and over and coming on down. Really relaxing over, adjusting if needed. You may want to increase or decrease that angle of the front leg. Perfect, alrighty, coming on up. One leg in front for a hip flexor stretch. The first one we're going to do is tucking the hip under and just pushing forward. So you should be able to feel a nice stretch at the top of the hip. It's not so much a lean forward as a tuck under and then a push. If you want a little bit extra, lift that arm up and over. Perfect, other side. So first things first, tucking the hips under, then pushing it forward, feeling nice, opening up through the front of the hip. And then once you've got that, lift up and over, feeling a little bit deeper into the hips. Perfect, alrighty. Coming on into a neutral position, we're going to go into some happy cat, angry cats. So just rolling through the spine down and then round the spine. So think lift the tailbone, then drop the belly button, lift the chest, and then tuck under the tailbone, round the back, round the upper body. Perfect. Coming on down into your belly. I'm going to come into a cobra, so 2 different levels. Either on your elbows, kind of pulling yourself forward, or coming on up to a nice opening up at the front of the body. Really release on into this stretch. Keeping the shoulder blades squeeze, collarbones nice and open. Release on down, separating the knees, about that distance apart, toes together, coming on down to a child's pose. Going to walk the hands to the left hand side of the mat, drop the arm to the right hand side of the mat, feel a nice stretch down the lats and the side of the body. Really breathe on into this stretch. Try to drop that armpit one little bit further every exhale. Alright, walking your hands back to centre, then walk to the right hand side of the mat, dropping the left armpit towards your left knee, feeling a nice stretch down that left hand side of the body. Really relax into the stretch. Perfect, and the last one, just a normal child's pose, hands into the middle, walking the fingers out as far as they go, dropping the shoulder blades down, sinking the hips into the heels. And relax, really slowing down the breath. And release. Oh, well done guys. Just giving yourself a couple of big shoulder rolls just to finish off. Perfect. You all did absolutely amazing today. Stay tuned for more for another workout. See ya.